So I like to call these live streams the hate versus the love. Okay. Ironically, I love you. I know a lot of you hate me. I don't really understand why you hate me because I really never did anything to hurt any one of you. You know what I mean? There's really no reason for you to hate me. I put my money up. I was a part of the same dream that all of you had. You know, all of you wanted AMC to succeed. I wanted AMC to succeed. It's not my fault that this friggin' market sucks rhinoceros bull sack and the corruption. It's not my fault. But for some reason, people hate me. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Okay. And, I really think what's happening is that all of you are misunderstanding this V for Victory project. Okay. You're misunderstanding what it is. So I know I'm going to get all this series of hate in about 5 minutes, but I'm going to try to explain it. Okay. I actually want to do good. Okay, this is something where I'm actually in your corner, and I know you don't see it that way, but that's the way it is. In other words, I'm angry that we all got screwed. I'm angry that, the corrupt 1% gets away with murder and they always get their way. It's like you look at what just happened with Ken Griffin. He gets in trouble in the sense that the SEC says he did wrong. Okay, but he gets fined $7 million after he made $16 billion. So it's like nothing. It's a slap on the wrist. And, that's a person, in my opinion, who destroyed lives. Ken Griffin he destroys people's lives. That's how he makes his living. He makes his living destroying people. Okay, people, in AMC lost a lot of money, and other meme stocks lost a lot of money. Now, again, if it was fair, this is the key. If it was a fair thing, that's a different story. But if it's not fair and this was somehow done where it was an impossible win, meaning that it was use of these fake shares. Look, Wes Christian said it himself. Wes Christian wrote a letter to Adam Aaron saying that he feels there's a ton of phantom shares in AMC. We never really got to the bottom of it. Adam Aaron never did a share recall. Ken Griffin never opened up his books of Citadel Connect. The Department of Justice never investigated Citadel. So he just, at the end result, I think just to kind of like shut the public up, to show face, the SEC slapped him with a $7 million piece of shit fine. Okay, a little piece of shit fine just to show face, to be like, look, we enforced justice. We did something. They did ugats. They did ugats. Nothing. That's what they did. The guy made $16 billion. A $7 million fine is a drop in a bucket. It's nothing. It's nothing. Okay. So the thing that people don't understand about my V for Victory project, it represents so many things. So let's talk about what it represents. It represents, first of all, putting an ape in power. Okay. Now you might say, why? What's up, Lee? You might say, why put Apefather in power? Because you need someone. You need an ape. And I've been saying this from day one. Donahue George copied me. I've been saying this from day one. You need an ape in power. You need someone who's one of us, who's a retail investor in power, so that he could compete. Okay? People make me laugh. They're like Congress. Congress is doing ugats. Congress does nothing. The Department of Justice does nothing. The SEC does nothing. The DTCC does nothing. FINRA does nothing. You need one of your own. You need one of your own on top. You understand, like the song from the Jeffersons, Moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the sky. You need an ape to move on up. Okay, so that's the first point of the V for Victory project. Putting someone like me in power. Now, what do I do next? I look out for all of you. Once I'm in power, I want all of you to be in power. See, I will be established at this point. This is what nobody understands. People just can't comprehend this. I can't make you all be in power if I'm not in power. It's kind of like, it's a very simple thing to understand. Like, listen to me. If I offered you, let's say, a barbecue, right? Let's say I said, come to my house. Let's all have a barbecue party. I gotta have the meat, right? I gotta have the steaks. I gotta have the Italian sausage. I gotta have the hamburgers. I gotta have the hot dogs. So it's like, oh, you're gonna say Arby's got the meat. If Apefather doesn't have the meat, there's no barbecue. So in other words, you gotta first. I gotta get the meat first. Do you capish what I'm saying? I gotta get the meat. I gotta get the power. The power in this analogy, the power represents the meat. Now, once I got the meat, I could share the wealth. I could share the wealth. But it's like everyone's asking me to share the wealth when I don't have the meat. I got to get the meat first. Gabish. What's up, David? Haters are secretly looking for that sausage, in my opinion. I just made a video on this, John Bitten. I actually made that video for you. I explained it. I explained it. Teddy Zaid, first of all, didn't ask for super chats. It was the Discord he had, okay? What Teddy Zaid was doing, well, I'll explain it to you again. What Teddy Zaid was doing was saying, I'm gonna go out and find the plays. I'm gonna find the money. You understand? So you pay me a monthly Discord. And in exchange, I'm going to do all the homework. I'm going to do all the due diligence and find you plays that make money. Now, a lot of Teddy's plays, some of them made money. A lot of his plays lost a lot of money. And a lot of people lost a tremendous amount of money. So the reason why I have a problem with Teddy Zane is because it's a form of financial advice, in my opinion. Now, I'm not an attorney, but he's saying it blatantly. He's like, I'm going to go out and find the money. I'm going to find the plays. So what happens when he's wrong, John? You follow me? So someone pays him, say, $50 a month or whatever it is they're paying them, and now they lose $50,000. I feel like they have the right to sue Teddy Zane because Teddy Zane made the claim, I'm going to find the money. You understand? You pay me a monthly Discord fee. I'm going to find the money. In essence, that's what Matt Cause basically did. Matt Cause only answered questions to people who gave him a super chat, and they were financial, kind of advice questions. They were like, Matt, you think I should invest in this play? And they would give him a super chat. Matt, how high do you think AMC would go? Matt, what do you think of this cryptocurrency? What do you think of this? So in essence, Matt Cause was providing financial advice, and I put him in the same category as Teddy Zane because what happens now if people lose money? See, a lot of people who gave Matt Cause money lost a lot of money. A lot of people who gave Teddy Zane money lost a lot of money. Now, here's the difference with me, John. Are you ready? My project, I am not okay, there's physically no way someone could lose money on my casino project because let me explain to you why. It's very simple. It's my dream. Okay, listen to me, John. It's my dream. So it is a physical impossibility if someone gives me a super chat that they're going to lose any money. So in essence, I am not giving any financial advice. There is no way anyone could possibly lose money by giving me a super chat. So it's the reason why they're giving me super chats is obviously for entertainment purposes only. But let me explain to you the greater good. The greater good, which is just what you're just missing, is there's 3 steps of why super chats are actually beneficial to everybody. Beneficial. By putting me in power. In other words, if I owned a major casino, you have to understand I'm a player. Do you understand? I am no longer a regular person. I have now been transformed, okay, to a person of influence and a person of power. Now, when it's kind of like the art of the war. You understand the art of the war. If your enemy is stronger than you, John, you must retreat. How could I face Gary Gensler? How could I face Ken Griffin? How could I face Adam Aaron right now? I can't. I'm just some stew-nod from New Jersey. You understand? I can't do anything. I can't. There's like people say it all the time. They say Ken Griffin doesn't know you exist. He doesn't care about you. Adam Aaron doesn't know you exist. He doesn't give a shit. And you want to know something, John? There's truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that because I'm a nothing right now. I'm a nobody. I'm admitting the truth to you. I'm just a regular guy who was brought up in Brooklyn and now lives in the Jersey Shore. But if I owned a friggin' casino in Macau and in Las Vegas, I am not just a regular person anymore, John. Okay? I now became a very powerful ape. I became a very powerful force. But now you might say, well, but explain to me, what this means. I now have power that I could put the spotlight on Ken Griffin. I have a voice. I have money. I have power. I could force things to happen now. Okay. Because remember, I will never forget my roots. My roots is I'm a retail investor who lost hundreds of thousands of dollars because of that prick. Okay. Ken Griffin, and because of Adam Aaron. And I will never forget who I am, and I will never forget where I came from. So that's the first step. Putting an ape in power who's going to produce results, who's going to fight corruption. The second thing is that why continue to invest in a stock market that's corrupt, John? In other words, now we have a new opportunity because one of our eight brothers, me, made it. You follow me? And I actually made it to the top of the friggin' mountain. I can now open up the doors for all of you to join me at the top of the mountain. Now I could hire a securities firm. Now I could do a legitimate, offering that would be approved and registered from the SEC. You follow me? And now all of you could join me in this new industry, the casino industry. So instead of investing in the stock market, you now have an opportunity to join me in online gaming, in sports betting, in casinos. Okay, but that can't happen, John, until I first get established. Okay, do you understand? I don't know if he understands, but I'm trying to explain it to him. I don't even know if he's even answering me. I'm trying to answer this guy's question, but John Bitton is not answering me. Okay, well, I answered your question. Okay, so why not just focus on your casino idea and leave the AMC part? Because John, you're missing. Listen to me. You're missing the point here. Okay, you're saying you understand, but I don't think you understand. John, obviously, if we all made it in AMC, listen, let's assume the MOAS happened. Let's assume that there was no corruption in the stock market, and let's assume AMC went to $100,000 a share. Let's just say, John, I wouldn't be talking about the casino idea. Do you want to know why? Because I would probably be worth about 300, $400 million, and I would be set. You would be set. We would all be set. And the thing, John, is I think that's what really legitimately should have happened. But there was a lot of corruption that prevented that from happening. This is what I'm trying to make you understand. So why is the AMC connected to the casino idea? It's very simple. Because I put up hundreds and hundreds of thousands. You put up money. Every AMCA put up money, and we all been tricked, John. We've all been robbed, John. We've all been. It was like the biggest frigging crime, in my opinion. And what's funny is that nobody seems to care. This is what just confuses the shit out of me. I don't understand how nobody cares. It's like everyone is basically just accepting it. Everyone's like, okay, whatever, we lost money, on to the next play. But you see, you know what I hate about all of you? AMC was supposed to be the play to make justice. In other words, we were finally supposed to make Wall Street fair. This is what we were all talking about. Beating the hedge funds, making Wall Street a fair place for everybody. Nothing happened. All that happened was the same old thing. All that happened is Ken Griffin and Citadel made a fortune. They made billions of dollars. Retail lost $350 billion, and nothing has changed. So now all we're doing is we're remaining, John, the puppets, where Ken Griffin and the hedge funds are the puppet masters. Now, maybe you're okay with that, John. That's fine. You want to be a puppet. Look, you want to be the gimp. You understand? You know the movie Pulp Fiction, the gimp, they tied him up and they put him in that coffin. If you want to be Ken Griffin's gimp, that is completely up to you. I just don't swing that way, John. I don't, yes, I don't want to be a gimp, okay? So the thing is, I want to be the powerhouse. And I keep repeating it. I want to be John Gotti. Not in the sense that I want to be a gangster. I want to be the boss of bosses. You understand? I want to be the king of the jungle. That's why the name of the casino is Apefather, King of the Jungle. I'm trying to explain to you. I don't want to take orders from people. I don't want Ken Griffin having anything to do with my business. I don't want Gary Gensler having anything to do with my business. I don't want Adam Aaron having anything to do with my business. In other words, the buck stops with me. I want to call the shots. Gabish? Okay. So the thing is, now you might say, okay, that sounds great for you. What does it have to do with me? Once I make it, because I'm an ape, because I'm a retail investor, and I make it, I could take everybody along for a piggyback ride. In other words, now I got the power. Now I could say, I open up the doors to everybody. Now, you know what's funny? You would want to work with me. You want to know why, John? You want to know why you would want to work with me? Because there's going to be no more corruption. This is what you're not going to, it's like your brain can't comprehend this. Working with me, you're working with your rape brother. There's no more corruption. There's no more nothing. In other words, everybody is going to know everything that's going on. I open up the books. You see every transaction. You see where every dollar is spent. You see how management is running things. You see everything. See, with AMC, it's not like that. With AMC, it's everything is a secret, John. Everything is a secret. Everything is the books are closed. Like, let's be honest. Can anyone argue with me right now that we know what's going on in the dark pools? Do we really know what's going on with Citadel Connect? No. Do we really know what Ken Griffith is doing? No. Do we really know what's going on with Adam Aaron? Why did Adam Aaron not want to hire West Christian? Why did Adam Aaron not want to hire Share Intel? There has to be reasons, right, John? You're not understanding. There's too much secret shit. There's secret shit going on. I don't want to be involved in secret shit. I want transparency, John. And that's what I'm trying to do. But the thing is, you're never going to get it. This is, unfortunately, I don't know, maybe you're just never going to get it, John. I guess there's some people that you're just never going to accept. You're never going to have a fair shake in Wall Street. That's it. It is too controlled. It is too corrupt. Now, how did all of this start with me with real estate? You know, this has been a lifetime thing with me. I've just noticed throughout my whole life that in real estate, it's not corrupt. I got to tell you, my father, every single house he's ever invested, he's invested in several homes. Every home that my father invested in, he made money. Every house my grandfather invested in and my grandmother invested in, they made money. Every investment that my friends made in real estate, they made money. Every investment my family made in real estate, they made money. Every investment I made in real estate, I made money. So what I'm trying to make you understand, John, there was not one single time, listen to me very carefully, that money was not made. Every single case scenario, this is what I'm trying to make you understand. Every single effing case scenario, money was made. And John, big money. Listen to me. Big, huge money. My grandmother bought 1513 Benson Avenue in Brooklyn, New York for like $30,000. My father sold it for $1 million. You understand? Huge money, John. Okay. You just don't see that happening in the stock market. Look, you just don't. Look, I can't tell you how many people I speak to. There was a very good friend of my father's. His name was Joe. Okay. I'm not going to tell you his last name. He lost $2.5 million in the stock market. Now, here's my question to all of you. When did you ever hear someone losing that money in real estate? Never, right? The only time, look, can you lose money in real estate? Yes, but it's not. Let me explain to you when you lose money in real estate. You lose money in real estate, and I love Donald Trump. I love the guy. But, Donald Trump did a lot of idiotic things, okay? When you have too much debt and you're not, and the revenue, whether it be the rent roll or whether it be your gaming wins or whatever the case may be, when your revenue cannot meet the debt requirements, you could lose money in real estate. But that's not because of real estate. That's because you either overpaid for a property. You understand? That's dumb business. Okay, that's not going to happen with me. Okay, with this casino idea, it's going to be paid off. I'm probably never going to deal with a bank. And then down the line, hear me out. If I do an offering, you understand, whether it be a private placement or whatever the case may be, there will be no banks involved. This will be funded, okay, through the placement. There will be no loans. Okay. So in other words, it's physically impossible to lose money. You can't lose money. That's it. When the property is paid off, you cannot lose money. So I'm going to do it all the right way. But this is what you don't understand, Joe, when you say start small and move big. John, I wish that one day me and you could sit down and we could have a beer together because I'd like to pour the beer on your head. maybe if I poured the beer on your head, maybe I would awaken some of the brain cells in your head. John, listen to me. Wake up, you psycho. Retail lost 350 billion. Can you just listen to me, please? Retail lost 350 billion with a B, John, with a B as in biatch. Okay, $350 billion. Do you understand that? Do you understand that that money is gone forever? Do you understand that that money, if it was under my management, now I'm going to explain something to you, John. I don't give a shit if you hate me. If that money was under my management, we would have a dynasty. We would have an empire of casinos that would span across the world. The money that would be coming in would be hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars forever. Forever. So I just want you to try to understand this because I know you don't understand it. I know you don't get it. Okay. $350 billion because all of us studads invested in the stock market, we lost all that money forever. This money now is in Ken Griffin's bank account. It's in all these different hedge funds' bank account. It's squandered, John. It's gone forever. I mean, do you at least understand that? Just tell me if you understand that. I just want you to understand that. That's all. I just want you to understand that that money is gone forever. And all we did, all retail did was we enriched Ken Griffin, we enriched all of these short sellers, and we enriched all of these hedge funds, and we lost our asses. Now, what do you think would have been a better decision, John? Okay, I'm just asking you straight out. Losing $350 billion, which was completely squandered, or having that money invested in online casinos, right? Casinos in Macau, Las Vegas, Atlantic City, okay, sports betting. Do you understand that we would now have a friggin' dynasty? Do you understand we would have an empire that spans across the whole world? John, we would be Citadel, listen to me, would be nothing compared to us. We would be so big. We would be bigger than U.S. Steel. We would be bigger than Ken Griffin. We would be bigger than everyone. We would be a friggin' gigantic monster, John. But it's like you're just not understanding that. Instead, you know what you settle for? You settle for being a chump. You settle for being a loser. And I'm sorry that I really, it pisses me off, but that's what all of you people do. You settle for being a loser, okay? Ken Griffin loves you, mother effers. Ken Griffin, he looks at all of you like dumb money. He said it a million times. He made fun of all of us. Remember that commercial with Gary Gensler where they had the commercial where who wants to invest in mean stocks and we were throwing our money in the garbage? Remember that? Don't you understand that everybody looks at us like a joke, John? Ken Griffin looks at us like a joke. Gary Gensler looks at us like a joke. Charles Payne looks at us like a joke. But I'll tell you this, if we owned casinos in Macau, if all of the apes were organized, if we owned casinos in Las Vegas, if we owned casinos in Atlantic City, if we owned online casinos, sports betting, let me tell you something. Charles Payne would be like completely blown away. He would be shocked. Matter of fact, Charles Payne most likely will be working for us. We would probably friggin' buy Fox. We would buy Fox. See, this is the way my mind thinks. But unfortunately, I'm surrounded by a bunch of friggin' piker chump losers. All of you, you're losers. And I'm sorry to say it. And the reason why you're losers is because you're allowing this piece of shit Ken Griffin to get the best of you. You're allowing Adam Aaron to get the best of you. You're allowing Gary Gensler to get the best of you. And it's like, it seems like you like it. It seems like all of you enjoy losing. You enjoy losing money. You enjoy these people handing our asses to us. And you enjoy being an effing loser. Well, sorry, John, I don't enjoy being a loser. All right? I'm sorry. I want to be a winner. Now, the way I see it is this. Okay, retail has the power if worked together, meaning if we all work together, apes together strong, to come up with billions and billions and billions of dollars. But the question that I have to ask, Why do you want to put this money back into the stock market where you already lost? Don't you understand, you meatballs, you friggin' Stromboli mother effing stu nuts? You already put 350 billion and you all lost your money, including myself. We lost billions, hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars. Why the FUCK would we want to repeat that process? This is what I don't understand. Can someone explain that to me like I'm a 6-year-old? Why do you want to repeat that process? Do you like Ken Griffin bending you over with no KY jelly? Do you like it raw? Maybe that's what it is, John. Maybe you like getting it raw. I'm trying to figure it out. Lou's an idiot, Derek. Let's face the facts. Listen, let's face the facts. Lou is never right. Just recently, his most recent OTC play went down 40% in one day. Lou is not right about anything. Lou is an idiot. Okay, Lou is wrong about Clove. Lou is wrong about friggin' AMC. Lou is wrong about XRP. XRP is at 51 cents, Derek. Derek, it's a fucking garbage play. It's a garbage play. And when was Lou right about anything anyway? He's never right. He was wrong about friggin' GTII. Okay, I get it that it went up initially, but Lou said it was going to be a 2-tier squeeze. Lou said it was going to go to 100. He said he was going to grow his beard down to his friggin' ball sack, remember? He said that when Evergrande went bankrupt, AMC was going to squeeze. March 3rd, AMC is going to squeeze. Lou, just look, let me just sum it up. Lou doesn't know what he's doing. Here's the bottom line. Lou is just a dude, I guess, that has a little bit of charisma and he's able, to talk to people and they like him. But Lou has absolutely no effing idea what he's doing. And that's the bottom line. And I'll prove it to you. You want me to prove it to you? Judge my project. Here's what I want you to do. Judge just one project, just one single project. Judge one of my casino projects versus anything that Lou says, and we'll see which one makes more money. Okay, let's do it. Let me build the friggin' casino in Macau. Let me do it. Let me build a casino in Macau, and this is what I want to do. Let's take the earnings of that casino, and then let's base it on which makes more money, XRP or the friggin' casino in Macau. And then we can have this conversation, Derek. Then we can have this conversation later. Because let me tell you what's going to happen, Derek. When my casino is built in Macau, XRP will probably be at 20 cents. XRP will probably be at 20 cents, Derek. They like the raw. So I love Tommy's the best. I love you, Tommy. The whatever show. I see Lou running a taco food truck with an apron on it, Lower East Side. Yeah, he's going to be like that guy. Remember the movie Scarface? Remember Tony Montana? Remember when they were working in that little dive place? That's going to be Lou's place. Alex, listen, for the money that I could make, I would 100% move to Macau. Listen, don't worry about it. Listen, I'll be all over the world. Listen, you're talking about things that, all right, let's put it to this way. Let's put it to this way. Are you ready? If you have an online casino and you have a friggin' casino in Macau and the casino is generating about $30 billion a year, I think you would move your family out there too, Alex. Don't worry about it, brother. You make me laugh for billions of dollars. The things this guy says. At that point, Alex, I'll have a private jet. I'll be all over the world. I'll be traveling to Vegas. I'll be traveling to fucking Hong Kong. I'll be in Macau. That's the last thing you need to worry about. Look, I'm trying, what all of you don't understand is I'm trying to set all of you on the right path. Okay, you all think I'm an asshole. You all think I'm a piece of shit. I get it. But I'm actually trying to set you on the right path. The stock market is just not where it's at. It's not where it's at. It's too rigged. It's too controlled, and you're never going to win. Unless you're looking to invest in like a friggin' index fund. Look, if you're looking to invest in Vanguard, if you're looking to invest, in something like the S&P 500s for the next 40 years, God bless. Look, I'm sure that, after 40 or 50 years, you'll probably make a decent amount of money, a 401k to retire on. But if you're looking for like money to be made in the next 1, 2, 3 years of your life, look at what happened with all these stocks. Look at what happened with all these stocks. MMTLP, AMC, Sundial, GameStop. It's like, come on. I mean, we could go on. Okay, GameStop had that one big run, but that was it. After that, it's all she wrote. After that, it's all she wrote. Okay, I mean, listen, guys, it's I could go on and on. Every stock, even Progidity. I know you guys all flipped out. Progidity was rated the number one potential short squeeze. That friggin' thing collapsed. It's too corrupt. This stock market is too corrupt. It's too controlled. They control everything. Okay, you control nothing. Okay, but the thing is, again, I don't want to be redundant. The real estate industry is not controlled. It's fair. This is the thing you have to understand. So right off the bat, stock market rigged, real estate fair. Okay. So do you understand that? Okay. Now the next thing, is there other things that you can invest in real estate? Sure. You could do flips, you could do foreclosures, you could do rentals, you could get hotels. But what I'm trying to make all of you understand is one successful casino, one successful online casino will outproduce 100 hotels. It'll outproduce 100 hotels. So it's just to me, it's simple common sense. To me, it's simple logic. Why would I want to invest in a rental, right? Why would I want to invest in a hotel when one casino will outproduce friggin' 1,000 of them? I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm a psycho. I mean, wouldn't you rather have one casino that outproduces 100 friggin' hotels? Wouldn't you want to do that? XRP is not going to happen, AC Cobra. Look, I'll tell you what. Listen, let's resume this conversation a year from now when XRP is at 20 cents. Okay? Let's resume this conversation. Okay? And once again, you're all going to be crying that you lost money again. You're all going to be crying. XRP will amount to nothing. Nothing. Zero. But again, I'm not a financial planner. Okay? You do whatever you want to do. I don't give financial advice. Lou is never right. Louis, listen, the first time, can I tell you something? The first time I listened to Lou, I kind of gave him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. I believed in him a little bit with AMC. But now, after 2 years of knowing this guy, 2+ years, knowing that the guy is a criminal, knowing that the guy robbed money from senior citizens, 73,000, knowing that he had a restitution, knowing he has a supervision of 3 years, knowing that this guy can't even afford a Starbucks cup of coffee, can't afford a car, doesn't have a house. Listen, I don't take financial advice from Lou, okay? You want to take financial advice from Lou, God bless. God bless. I don't think Lou has a fucking pot to piss in, okay? That's just my opinion. Do your research, Apefather. I do my research. XRP, they're never going to let it happen. That's it. Listen to me. I've been hearing the same shit for XRP for years now. The same shit. I invested in XRP years ago. I owned Ripple. I put $100,000 at one time in Ripple. Okay. And I have the documents to prove it because I had the Coinbase account. I had $100,000. Well, actually, listen to me. There was a time, excuse me, let me go back. I first bought it on Binance. That was before Coinbase. But then when it hit Coinbase, I also owned XRP. It's garbage. Okay, it's never gonna go anywhere. It's all hype. Listen to me. See, you have to learn the difference. Can I tell you something, all of you? Hype and sizzle, it's not real. You know what I've learned about money? Because I've been involved in so many markets. Listen to me. Everyone tries to sell you on hype. This is what happens. I remember there was this cryptocurrency. I'll give you an example. Okay. It was called Tron. Okay. And I fell for the hype. I actually fell for the hype. They said this was going to be the next Ethereum. It was amazing. It was this thing was going to go to friggin' $20,000, all this shit. And I threw a lot of money in it and I lost a lot of money because all it was at the end of the day was just hype. That's what happens a lot with these cryptocurrencies. It's just hype. That's all it is. XRP, it's hype. It's just hype. Okay. For XRP, all right, let me put it to you this way. What did Lou say XRP was going to go to $20,000? That would give XRP a market cap of $200 trillion. Okay. Do you understand that the entire cryptocurrency industry is only 1 trillion, of which Bitcoin has the majority? Bitcoin has like what, 40 something percent of it. Okay. So do you really think that XRP is going to go to 20,000 and have a $200 trillion market cap? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? I mean, did you fall off a tree as a kid? Like what happened to you? The entire cryptocurrency industry is only $1 trillion. Don't you understand that they're selling you hype? They're selling you sizzle. They're selling you hype. The V for Victory project is not real because what you're not understanding is this. Listen to me. I just, God, you people are so stupid. Oh my God. All right, look. Do you agree? Let's start with this. Do you agree that the casino industry is a monster? Let's start with that. Okay. Do you agree that casinos in Las Vegas, online casinos, sports betting, DraftKings, Macau, do you agree that they're making billions and billions and billions of dollars? Do you agree to that? It's a yes or a no question. Do you agree? Flat, Vladimir Putin, your life is a dying business. Okay, go f yourself, you stupid loser. Yeah, no shit. Gary Gensler is in bed with Citadel. That's a real freaking brainstorm. Okay, so Angie agrees. That's enough for me. Listen to me. So now the question is, can we together get involved in the casino industry? Do you want me to tell you the proof? Retail squandered, again, I'm going to repeat this to you. Retail squandered $350 billion. This is money they just threw away, gone forever in the garbage can. $350 billion in 2022. You don't need $350 billion to start a casino. $350 billion could have been a casino empire. It could have been a dynasty of casinos that spanned around the whole entire world. So, what I'm trying to make all of you understand that you're just not grasping because you're a bunch of idiots is that the money that we gave, listen to me, the money that we just physically threw away into the garbage pail and gave to Ken Griffin and gave to all of these short sellers and gave to the hedge funds could have given all of us a casino empire. But you don't see, you just don't get it. You just don't see it. You don't get it. So what are you going to do? You're going to go back into the stock market again and give Ken Griffin another friggin' $60 billion next year. You people are so effing stupid. And if I have to do it myself, I'll do it myself. Look, whatever. It doesn't matter. One way or another, I'm going to get this done. I would like your support, but if you're not going to support me, I'll get it done anyway. You're not going to stop me. Okay. And you know what's going to wind up happening? One day when you actually see that I do this, you're going to say, holy effing cow. That's what you're going to say. And all of you will probably be in the same position. You'll all be watching Lou talk about XRP. XRP will be at 20 cents. And you'll see me on a G3 friggin' private jet flying to friggin' Macau. Okay, that's what's going to happen very soon, probably about a year from now. Okay, because it's like I can't reach you people. I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to show you the light. I'm trying to show you the way, but you people are just you're too much on Ken Griffin's friggin' schlong. That's what it is. I love you, Angie. The regular. First of all, let me say God bless Angie. I love you, Angie. You're the best in the world. God bless you. The regulator, your wife has known Gary Gensler for many years and she believes he's an honorable man, and your wife is an idiot. Okay, no offense. And I'm sorry to insult your wife, but I'm sorry. Listen to me. The guy just had to pay a $7 million fine. You understand this, right? The regulator. Okay. Why did he have to pay that fine for? People pay fines when they do wrong, the regulator. Do you understand that, right? Okay. Okay. He was convicted of wrongdoing in his short sale transactions. Does that sound like an honorable guy to you, the regulator? He just had to pay a $7 million fine. Regular, sometimes I wonder if you and your wife are educated people. You told me that she worked for Goldman Sachs. You told me she was an investment banker, but the two of you sound like that the two of you together maybe friggin' equal the friggin' brain of a squirrel. No offense. God bless you, Angie. Because I don't want, it's not the cost of doing business, you idiot. It's the cost of, let me tell you what happened, regulator. Let me tell you what happened. Gary Gensler most likely is on Ken Griffin's payroll. Okay. And they had to shut the public up. So what they did was they gave him a slap on the wrist. The SEC gave Ken Griffin and Citadel a slap on the wrist, just to show face, to keep face with the public, okay, to shut everybody up so that this way everybody can say, oh, the SEC is out for the retail investor. The SEC did the right thing. Okay. It's a slap on the wrist. The guy made $16 billion illegally. He made $16 billion probably using naked shorting, a ton of illegal tactics, the dark pools, synthetic shares. Forget about it. Okay. I have to say it's alleged because they can't prove it, but let's just put it to this way. The mere fact that the SEC fined him $7 million goes to show you he's not an honorable man. He is not an honorable man. Gary Gensler should be a janitor. And one day I might just offer him that job in one of my casinos. Okay. Look, we're going on 41 minutes here. Angie is the only one who gave a super chat. I can't listen. I can't. This is the thing. I kind of need support. You follow me? So what happens is that if you don't support me, at some point I have to end the live stream. I'm going to be doing a lot more, but there's no point for me to continue to fight with you. I made all my points. I think that I was very, thorough in terms of how I explained it to you. So at this point, I'm going to end the live stream. Angie, God bless you. I love you. Tommy, I love you. Thank you for your continued support. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. I'll probably be even doing one, who knows, maybe even an hour from now. It's just that at some point, there's no point to continue these live streams because all I'm doing is fighting with all of you Mamalukes. I love you, Angie. God bless. Tommy, God bless. I'm out. I love you too, to whatever show. God bless you, brother. I always did all of that stuff in the past or whatever show. You owe me from the past. I ate a whole friggin' Stouffer's lasagna where I was fighting my ass off. I was fighting my ass off in the bathtubs. You never supported me to whatever show, not once. I love you, Tommy. God bless you. V for victory. Everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. All super chats are for entertainment purposes only. There is not a solicitation for an investment. Everything is entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is entertainment purposes only. God bless.